Hi guys, happy Friday. I am back to share some Halloween projects that I have completed recently, and they are totally and completely inspired by Liz Russell here on YouTube. Hi Liz. I watched her Halloween series video, probably, I think it was her first one, and it was back in late August, early September, and she just totally and completely inspired me. I was hooked on Halloween, and I don't think in any of my years of crafting I've ever really gotten into Halloween. I like to decorate my house and my front door, etc. But crafty wise, I've just never really gotten into it. I've made a couple of mini albums and probably that's about it. So anyway, I was really excited, and I still am. I'm really excited about Halloween. So let me quickly get into what I made and yeah, let you see that. So I pulled out these two dies, and the first one is the Tim Holtz Tattered Florals die, which I hope you can see the flowers. If you haven't seen this, I'm sure you all have. But I've had this for a while, and it's been a long time since I've used it, so I was glad to use that one. And then this one is a mason jar die from Sizzix, and this one I've never used. So I was happy to be able to pull those out and use them. So let me start with the flowers and we'll go from there. So excited. Okay, so here's the first flower. And oh, I should preface by saying I used things in my stash. I didn't go out and buy anything in particular. I didn't go out and buy anything to use on one of these projects. And second thing is the paper that I used is from Stampin' Up! And this is the front cover of the collection. It's some pattern paper, and the collection is Night Owl. Sorry for the glare. But this collection, actually 4 of these collections were given to me by a very dear friend of mine who I used to work with. And yeah, she's not a crafter at all, and she was given a bunch of these papers and stamps, and punches, sorry. And she said, I don't do any of that, so here you go. So it was, Christmas in July. I was so excited that she gave me that stuff. So anyway, so this paper is some scraps from that collection. These are scraps left over from a mini album that I'm still working on, but I figured since I had 4 collections, I could use these scraps to do my little fun embellishments, and then I can open up another collection to finish my mini album. So, okay, so this flower, I did the 4 layers of the Tattered Florals die, and I put pop dots in between the layers and curled up the petals, which I had done before, just to kind of give it a different dimension. And this is a Michaels rhinestone, and then I curled up some tulle back here just for a little floof. Super cute. Here's the next flower. I used some of the pattern paper, and on these petals what I did was I just kind of scored it with my nail and then folded it in half, and did that for all of them, and I just gave it a different dimension. And then I had some purple tulle that I just roughly cut kind of the size of the flower, and just layered it on there, and then layered the what do you call it, the flowers, and then added a purple rhinestone, since I used purple tulle, purple, oh gosh, I can't talk, purple sequin for that one. So then I did this one, and on this one, let's see, the bottom layer is actually a spider web die, or die cut. That's actually this one here from this Recollections pack. And I had it out with my die cut machine. I was so bugged. The plates were warped, and anyway, I was just so frustrated with it, and I just kept cutting and trying to fix it, and it wouldn't. So anyway, I decided I liked how it looked to just have it at the bottom there, peeking out underneath all the layers. And I used this skeleton little ribbon that I've been using on a lot of these projects to try to finish off this ribbon, and I think I've probably got like 10-12 inches left. So Layered them again with Pop Dots, and I still dimension, used some Black Soot Distress ink, and then a googly eye in the center. Okay, then there's this one. Did kind of the same thing, but on this one I used this trim that I had in my stash. It looks kind of like netting a little bit. It's really thin and lightweight. But what I did was I measured like kind of the width of the flower, and I just cut it, and each layer was just smaller and smaller. And I did that till I got to the top, and then I added one of these Recollections flowers in the center, and then added the googly eye on top. And again, used that spiderweb die on the bottom. So that was cutie. And then these last two are kind of the same, or similar, I should say, because I used these black leaves, which I didn't even really remember I had. So those look kind of cute. On this one, I just curled up the petals, and then after the second layer, I used the same trim, and I just cut it up into little strips and crisscrossed it all over, and then added the other layers of the flower, and then added a orange Recollections flower, and then a black rhinestone. Okay, and then on this one I cut up the tulle kind of the same way, so it's in between each layer, and then added a googly eye in the center. So super cute. Okay, then I moved on to tags, and here's this one, and I just backed it up with black cardstock. So here's one of my first flowers. Actually, this was the first one I made, and I curled all the petals downward and used the Pop Dots, but you can't even tell because of how curled it was. So anyway, added a little die from that Recollection set, stickled it with my black diamond stickles, and then added sequins. And then this chipboard piece is from a chipboard set from my Mind's Eye called Wicked, and this was gifted to me from Tina, who's Crafty Girl here on YouTube. Hi, Tina. She did a giveaway exactly 5 years ago because I was looking through some paper that she gifted me with this, and I wrote on it October of 2013. So I was thinking about that. I'm like, woo, gotta start using that stuff. So like I said, I wasn't really into Halloween until now, so you best believe I'm going to use it up. Okay, so then here's this one. Oh, and the tulle. Liz did this little crinkle thing where she just kind of, you just kind of rub it in between your fingers, and it makes it all spooky looking. And I loved that. And then I just had some orange ribbon that's really shimmery. So thanks for that tip, Liz. Here's this one. The spider webs and the skeleton, or the skull, are from 12-inch strips that you can use to like decorate like layouts and stuff like that. So I think these are from Recollections from years ago. And yeah, just added sequins, a little spider die cut there, and I did put use my white gel pen to make him some eyes, and then put my sentiment up on some foam squares, some black and white baker's twine, and then the tulle at the top. Cutie. This tag has some actual washi tape on there that I was so excited to use. Another chipboards from that Wicked collection. I just matted it onto some cardstock, and I love how things hang off the tags. I think it looks so cute. This is a sticker from this random sticker sheet. I have no idea. Oh gosh, my desk is a mad mess. No idea where this is from, but some of the things look kind of dated, and oops. But I think this is part of like a kit or something, because it doesn't have the name of anything. But anyway, there were some of the papers I've used that match that, so I think it is from a kit. I just don't recall. Anyway, so I liked the little crow, and I put him on there. And then, who'd have thought? I actually have black flowers in the larger size, and decided to use one there. And right next to my flowers, I have these little jars with my buttons. So I thought, oh, why not? I'll pull out some buttons. And so I pulled out this one, and it's already glittered. And then I just added the twine on top. And then there's that tulle again. So cute. Yeah, anyway. Okay, here's the next one. Easy peasy. Just has some washi tape. I had to put it on an angle that way so I could read the entire message there. And then I just cinched a bunch of twine and then added my embellishment. And these embellishments I made in a previous video and showed those. And here's another one. Added some washi tape, a black flower, layered my little felt sticker, and I did stickle the mouth and the eyes, and then added my sentiment, and then some spider die cuts, and the black twine. And then this is my favorite tag. I just love this one. Added some glittered ribbon, googly eyes, some lace at the bottom, those little recollections flowers. Love this flower. Added a little spider die cut there and added the googly eye on his back. And the sentiment there, Happy Halloween. And then I've got baker's twine up here. Cutie. How cute that is. Oh, love it. Okay, and then I moved on to the mason jars. So here's, sorry, this is probably really busy. Here's this one. Easy, really easy. I just added, layered this onto some black cardstock and fussy cut it. Stickled the spiders, and then added the flowers and the twine. And this is up on foam adhesive. Then there's this one. And this one's just kind of a mess. I don't know. I just added things on there and was like, okay, why was I doing that? I don't know. Just, it looks spooky, right? Did double bow up here. This is from this Hampton Art stamp set. That's that one there. And I just matted it on some cardstock and then put some foam squares back there. Added googly eye on that bat. And this is another chipboard piece from that Wicked collection. These are from that random sticker sheet. And there's this one. Added some washi tape, another chipboard piece, some flowers and just rhinestones, and then added my bow, just glued it on there. And then this is part of a bigger sticker from that sticker sheet, but I just cut out the word beware and put that up on foam squares as well. And then there's this one. Has just some twine back, or I'm sorry, tulle. And then this is a Stampin' Up! Punch that I layered, and then chipboard piece from that Wicked collection. And then this is some trim that comes on a roll here from the dollar store. So cute. I think I'll use this for on my mini album, the one I'm working on, so gotta get that done. Anyway, that one's cutie. There's this one. Double, what you call a bow here with the baker's twine. This is a 3.5-inch scallop circle. I used my gel pen to dot all of the scallops, and then a sticker from that sticker sheet. Again, that Beware stamp, and then my flowers, and I used black sequins. There's this one. Used some of that trim to just look that netty trim. And then added my ghost, and I stickled his eyes and mouth, and then just, again, bunched up some tulle behind him, and then added the black pearls and my sentiment on some foam squares. Cutie. And then there's this one. And sorry, I hope I've been in frame this whole time. I didn't notice that. On this one, I added some glittered ribbon from the dollar store, my sentiment, and I used, you can see it on the white better. I rolled up 2 pieces of tulle in the back. And then this flower is a little bit smaller because I only had enough of this paper to do the smaller 3 layers, and not the larger flower. And then I did that same thing that I did with that other flower where I just cut strips of that trim. And then I used a pom-pom. Oh, I used pom-poms. They're so fun. These are from the dollar store. So that's one of the smaller ones. So exciting. And then I use, these are from that random sticker sheet, and I kind of made it look like they're at the bottom of the jar. Kind of the last ones. I'm not a big fan of candy corn. Never have been. But it looks cute. And then the last one is this one here, and kind of the same idea as the other flowers with the tulle in between each layer, and then a larger pom-pom. And then I added the glittered ribbon as kind of the, kind of hanging down, and I cut those into fishtail ends. And then added my sentiment and my sequins. So there you have it. There's all of my yummies from inspiration by Liz Russell. Thank you so much, Liz. I had so much fun creating these, and like I said, I'm working on a mini album, and I have a bunch of cards that I'm going to share with you in the next Scrap and Sketch Saturday video. So I will share those with you, and I hope you're enjoying the season and enjoying October, and that you're enjoying Halloween crafting, because I am definitely enjoying it. I'm having so much fun. Thank you again, Liz. Thanks again, Tina, for the giveaway from 5 years ago. I'm using everything up, and I'll be using the paper as well very soon. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.